What's kind of interesting through that process is this scar will always remind me of that moment. I will never forget that wreck. This scar does that. Scars are like that. They help us to think a little bit sometimes about what we should do and what we should not do. Guys, I got to tell you, at all the locations right now, there are all of us who say, you know, I really wish I could go back and fix a few things. And you know what? There are some things you just can't fix. Some things you can, some things that you really can't. And so let's call them spiritual scars. That the reality is we have an opportunity to be able to look at this and go, you know what, I wish I could fix this, but I can't. But I'm going to use that bad thing to make sure I don't do this stuff again. I'm going to use that scar to do that. So here's what I want you to understand. There's two lists that you have. I'm going to call it a wish list. All right? It goes like this. Wow, I wish I hadn't done that. And a scar list. Guys, do you have to realize God wants us to be able to keep the scar list and the wish list as low as possible? Use the bad stuff in your past to be able to help you go the right direction because you've learned your lesson. But the reality is God wants that to be as low as possible. If we'll follow this principle, it'll help a lot. Guys, life is too tough to add alcohol abuse to the list. So let's go ahead. God wants us to enjoy all good things, but let's do it with his parameters and his principles.